Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we got some exciting part to the job now, which is actually fitting the windows and the door leading obviously in and out of this garden room here. So now I've already fitted one just to get my grips on how to fit them, because the actual online instructions weren't too great, to be honest, especially with when it comes to what you're going to be putting on the outside of the board. So if you're going to have brickwork, if you're going to have cladding, all that sort of stuff. So the outside of this build is going to be a composite cladding from a company called Klarr. So what I wanted is basically when the trim goes around the cladding here, you can see it. I just wanted it to return right in to the face of the window. So then I haven't got to cut any of the trim or any of that sort of stuff. So well, I've got these windows. I've never used them before, the company, but the company's called Klarr windows, and they're really good quality. I mean, I fitted one over in the corner that I'll show you, and it was so simple to fit, and I'll just show you how easily they run on the runners. It's just absolutely beautiful, just like butter, honestly. Absolutely great. And the seals are got on them as well, so as you pull them back on the sash, you have to pull them back a little bit, but that's what you want. You want a good seal on your around your windows, and so simple to fit. But it didn't actually say on the instructions of where to fit them on the sash itself. So what I did, being a carpenter, I didn't want to put any fixings on the outside or where the window sits inside the framework. I wanted to put it on the inside, so if I have to fill it, then not a problem. I'll just fit it and then paint it all up afterwards. So that's what I've done on there. I just didn't want any water ingress, potentially rotting out the framework, because the framework is actually timber, so I didn't want to do that. So I thought the easiest thing to do is just to fit it on the inside and then fill over it and repaint it, because I think we're not going to go for white in here. It might be something different after it's all plastered. But I'm just going to show you how easily it is to install one. So here's the opening. It matches exactly the same from that side to this side. So now I've got my packers along here, all right? So it says on the instructions that packers along there shouldn't be more than 200 millimeters away from the hinge, and you need one directly underneath your mullion. So the mullion is the central post of the sash, okay? So you see that central one, that's your mullion, okay? So we need one directly in the middle. Now, it did say if the windows and stuff don't come fitted, it says it's best to do it that way. You can get the frame perfectly level, but because I'm doing this all on my Todd here, and I haven't got anyone else to help me put the sashes back up in there and fit them, I'm just doing it all while it's fixed. But that one went absolutely swimmingly, no problem whatsoever. So I'm just going to do the same for everything else. Now we've got 3 windows in here. We've got one, obviously, up there, a little one. And then we've got these 2 here, and then we've got the front door, obviously. But I said to the customer, I'm going to leave the front door off, because the last thing I want to do is, you know what it's like, coming in with plasterboard, all that sort of stuff. It's just going to get damaged. You know it would get damaged. And the last thing I want to see is a damaged window, because I will not be too happy. Right, anyway, let's get on with it. So, obviously the frame that I fitted, so the actual structure where you see all this 3-ply, all that sort of stuff. So basically just laminated timber together, fixed together, made this aperture, obviously made it absolutely perfectly square, level, all that sort of stuff. So then all I'm going to do is lift it up into position. But what I did on the outside, where is my drill? I should be more prepared, but I'm not, is just fit some OSB or piece of batten, whatever, on the outside. So whatever happens, if you accidentally push the window too far, it's not going to go flying out through the opening. So So I've just used a bit of OSB, bring it out, only ever so slightly past the aperture, just so when you do fix it, or when you sit it up in a position, it doesn't go flying past and potentially breaking. So you don't want that. So let's get this other one in on the other side. It needs to be a little bit past, like that. Get it fixed up there. Right, now I need to get the window up there. I'm just going to take that off so I don't damage any of the window, any parts of it. Right, let's take off the keys and things like that with it. So keys and that for the handles, and the caps for the handles. Anything else you can see on the window, just take them all off. And now it's just a matter of case of sliding it into position. So this is quite heavy. There you go. Right, it's in. Oh dear. Whew. There you go. That's how easy that is to push in there. Now that's in, just get the laser and laser lever it all up. Right, there you go. Now we just need to go on the outside and... Oh, it's perfect. Right. There is 245. And there is 245. Smack on. $199. It's perfect. So what I'm doing, guys, is just making sure that between the sill and there is absolutely perfect, and it is. So now that's done, just need to get the sides up level, get them to where I want them to go, and mark it off, fix it. Yeah, so it just needs evenly spacing through there. So what I'm doing is just marking out where I was going to put my fixings, and I'm wanting the same all the way around. So, just being a carpenter really, you just want them to be equal and look the same, even though they're going to be filled, but that's the main thing. Alright, okay. So, get my Forstner bit. Go around and drill off the holes. And we're going to get one side plumb, get it to the acquired location. And that is it. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Let's get the nail bar in there just to wedge it out. To prise it over a bit. There you go. You can get another one in there. Yeah, like that. There you go. There you go. Still the same. It just needs to come over a bit. Back the other way. Let's just pack that over just a little bit more, just to get that over. Put 7mm in there. Just bring that edge over a bit. Like so. That is it. That was lovely. Right. Now, we just need to check the outside edges. Make sure it's on the same distance on the reveal. And then fix it off. And we're done. So, I'm not putting those in all the way in just yet. It's just a temporary thing at the moment, just to make sure it's all in the right place. Right, okay. Where's the bit of cladding? Cladding, mallet. On the reveal. Just needs to go in a bit more. Right. Gently tap it over, gently tap it over. Right, and get that one in there. Let's fix that one off. done. Just needs a tap over. And then we can check the tops as well. So, right, now I'm fixed. Get that one fixed up, that one fixed up. Make sure it's 50mm off. It is there. And that one is, that's good. So, they're ready to go. I'll double check the window. Yep, that's it. We'll get that one fixed off. Okay, let's get something in there. Looks like a 3mm. Yep, that's it. Get that one fixed. There you go. Nicely opened. Nicely opened. Nice even gaps, trickle vents work. It's done. Now I've just got another window to fit over there, and I've got the front door to fit. And that's it, we're done.